Hey guys, how's it going? It is your boy, Manga Man Drew, and I'm here to do my manga reaction and review for Chainsaw Man, manga chapter 117. And the last time that we saw Chainsaw Man, or specifically ASA, she was about to buy an aquarium with 100 million yen. Let's see if that works, because that shouldn't work, but this is Chainsaw Man, so anything is possible. And we're just diving right into the chapter, and I guess I should probably say that I guess I was sort of kind of spoiled, but not really. I know there's going to be a flashback most likely in this episode, but I don't know when or why or really who. But what I do know is that we get the first part of the chapter, and we get something adorable. We get Denji finally seeing penguins, as we get Chainsaw Man chapter 117, Penguin and Weapon. Did ASA turn them into a weapon? As we get Denji's like, wait a sec, what am I doing? I ain't made up my mind to quit it with the mindless obedience, but if I obey her, she'll grant me any request. Oh my gosh, Digi, you idiot. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. So apparently they were able to get out of the aquarium, and it's like, it's a penguin! Digi picks up a penguin as he realizes that he's outside. So this is some interesting stuff. First of all, Denji is realizing that like he doesn't want to be told what to do anymore and like follow orders, but that makes sense because of everything that happened with Makima. But also it's Denji and he's stupid, so it makes sense that he would follow the orders. But also it's funny because he gets to see the penguins. So, you know what? Good for you, Denji. You get to finally see your penguins as... Whoa! As we cut over to ASA, it's like, as we got like, I think this may be the Eternity Devil. It's like a measly million yen? Can't buy an aquarium, you moron! Yeah, I can't buy the aquarium, but it did something successful. It got her out of the aquarium, as everyone's like, we got out? Famine. That bitch. This wasn't the deal. Damn it, to hell with you! As we see the freaking whatever Eternity Devil most likely going in, but we see an octopus coming out, grabbing him. Oh, hey, look, it's Yoshida. As he's like, I need you to die. Thanks, though. The sky has never looked more beautiful to me. You taught me to appreciate it. Yeah! As his arm breaks open, as we have ASA using most likely a fish trident to potentially, it's like, the guilt of ruining an aquarium. You really feel guilty over that? That's just like you, ASA. As it's like the Eternity Devil comes in saying die, and apparently Yoru has taken over, and it's like, 1 million's not enough, you say? I've got the rest right here. Take it. As she throws the fish trident into most likely the Eternity Devil. Oh gosh! Oh, that's so cool. She throws it into the Eternity Devil, and the freaking sharks and fish come out of its back, destroying it. Oh, this looks so dang cool. Oh. And as everyone is looking, it's like, Asa Mitaka, that power. Could it be? As you just have Denji's carrying the penguins, like, he's so cute. I want to keep him. Oh gosh. As everyone is shocked by how Asa was able to take down the Eternity Devil. As just like, so much for that idea. Ooh. As we see the Famine Devil apparently locking eyes with Yoshida. Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting. As we're cutting over to them, clearing up the situation, trying to understand what's going on. Freaking Denji is sad that he won't be able to keep the penguin, because of course he would be. As we see them walking home, as you just have Asa's like, thanks for walking me home. That had to be the worst date ever. As Denji's like, it wasn't so bad. I got to touch a penguin. Oh yeah? Yeah. And you just have Asa just being so awkward as Denji's like, hey, Denji, what are you about to do? What, Denji? Denji, what are you about to do? Oh no, sorry. Give me a moment. Alright, I guess we're kind of back. Sorry, my computer is moving very, very slowly. I don't know why it's moving this slowly. It just is. As let's see. Yeah, did I miss anything? No. So yeah, you just have Denji saying, "You said you'd grant me any request, right?" As you just have her say, "I did." As you just have Denji looking at her and it's like, "In that case, go on another date with me." Oh, huh? He's like, "I have more experience dating. I'll teach you how to have the best dates ever." As you just have Denji and Asa looking at each other, as you just have her like, "Okay, teach me." As Denji's like, "Peas," and Asa begins to have like a slight smile on her face. As you just have Yoru's like, "I see. This feeling must be love." Oh my gosh, Yoru. You just come in. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. What are you trying to do? As Asa's like blushing, it's like, "I can't believe I'd feel any affection for this punk. It's only possible because I share your brain." And it's like, "Excuse me?" Oh no. Still, this means we can proceed with the plan. As it's like, "What?" And Yoru takes over, most likely, touches Denji on the head. Is Denji about to... Denji's spinal cord sword. Oh! This is not... Oh. This is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. This is not going to work. This is not going to work the way you think it's going to be. Alright, the chapter ends there. Okay, this is gonna be... okay, I can't wait to read next chapter, which is coming out in 7 days. So, alright. Review portion time. I can't believe it actually worked. I mean, I can't believe it actually worked. Even like what we're assuming is the Eternity Devil is looking at this and thinking to itself, "You can't... How did this even work?" As it is revealed that they were able to get out of the aquarium, and somehow by doing so they took part of the aquarium with them, as we see that fish are like somewhat like strewn all over the floor. Denji gets to touch a penguin. He finally achieves what he wanted to do, as like everyone is freed, and we just get a cool action scene of not even Asa, but yeah, Asa begins the fight itself, but then Yoru eventually takes over and finishes off the fight using what I'm assuming is the Poseidon Spear, chucks it at the freaking Eternity Devil, and ended it in one shot. That action part of the chapter was truly amazing. And even then, we got a lot of stuff that was weirdly enough set up in this chapter. For instance, we got to see Yoshida, and I'm pretty sure I'm using his name correctly, Yoshida looking at what we're assuming is like the famine devil, and that there may be a connection there. Maybe Yoshida knows that this individual is a devil. He may not know exactly who it is. He may know it's the famine devil. That's going to be something very interesting moving forward, as well as what is going to also be more interesting moving forward is how these individuals literally see Asta take on a devil single-handedly. So that's probably going to bring up something involving the Devil Hunters Club at their school. Maybe she'll become the president and he'll step down. We don't know exactly. Maybe the president is going to gain a new affinity or new appreciation of Asa, even though technically in this moment it is Yoru, but they probably do not know the difference just because of, the scar. That may be a visible tale to the readers, but not necessarily to the people of the universe. So in this chapter, there were some minor things set up to come. Also, the fact that Denji actually sort of kind of likes Asa, and Asa may sort of kind of like Denji in this moment, and they're potentially going to go on a second date. That's a little bit of setup. Hopefully, we'll be able to see that come into fruition in the future. But the chapter pretty much ends with Yoru thinking that what Asa is feeling right now is some form of love, and she's going to try to use that on Denji. And I think that this is where we're going to be getting some very important things about the War Devil's ability. Maybe the fact that she cannot transform Chainsaw Man into a weapon, because maybe it's because chainsaws are weapons inherently, so maybe she cannot transform a weapon into a weapon in itself. which is interesting to think about because all of the times we've seen her transform things into weapons, it's normally something that isn't seen necessarily as a weapon. Like a pencil isn't necessarily seen as a weapon, even though it can be used as one. And like even when it comes to like a person, turning them into like a sword through the spinal cord. So I think what this chapter is setting up is probably some form of like explanation or a better understanding of the War Devil's abilities and what it can and can't do, because we see that there are certain things that it can do, the idea or the perception of purchasing something may work, but then it also seems to not work exactly how they may want it to be. So that's something else that we may need a better understanding of, which we may be getting in the next chapter. And I do not think that ASA, or in this case Yoru, is going to be transforming Denji into a spinal cord sword for probably many different reasons that we do not know, but most likely than not, maybe she cannot transform other devils into weapons. We've seen that she was unable to transform like the devil that she was fighting. Well, actually, no. She did, in a way, turn like the first devil she fought into a weapon, sort of, kinda. I'm gonna have to go back and actually see that, but I do think that there's going to be a little bit more explanation on the actual transformation of people into weapons when it comes to Yoru's ability as well as Asa's ability, because we saw that Asa is able to use it because the devil inside of her. So that's also something cool that we get to see. But overall, this was a very enjoyable chapter. I really did enjoy it a lot. I enjoyed the interactions between Denji and Asa, and I enjoy the fact that now they are going to be getting more or less a sort of pseudo girlfriend, boyfriend, or at the very least be more than just a platonic relationship. And hopefully we'll be able to see them interact a lot more, go on more dates, and see what happens with next chapter and whether or not she succeeds in transforming Denji into a weapon. Most likely she won't, but we'll just have to see. It will be funny if it's like this succeeds and then Denji just becomes a weapon and she just ends Chainsaw Man right there without realizing it. That would actually be funny, but I don't think that's actually going to happen. But yeah, that's all I really have to say on this chapter of Chainsaw Man. What you think of the chapter? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? And what do you think is going to be going on in the next chapter? Do you think that Denji is going to be transformed into a weapon? Leave your thoughts down in the comments down below. Leave a like on the video if you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified for whenever I upload more content like this. Do all that cool jazz. And hopefully I'll be able to catch you in my next video. Goodbye!